Okay, so let's take a look at creating a sun, and the first thing I'm going to do is just quickly run a render. You'll see that there's no lights in the scene and that the environment is black. So we can go to the environment settings. You can click here or hit 8 on the keyboard and you just see that the color is black. So what we're going to do is go to create, lights, photometric and sun positioner. I'm just going to click pull, drag and drop, and then we can just position the sun how we like. So let's have it coming through that window, and then this is also the sun height. We can adjust all this in a moment, so don't worry too much about it. And if we go back to the modifier, and in the environment dialog box you'll see that a map's automatically been added and also exposure control has automatically been turned on. So if we just run a quick render as is, let's see what's happened. So sun and sky has been placed into our scene, which is pretty cool. Now if we want to modify the sun and sky, some pretty cool things we can do. We've got date and time, so we can actually change the time of day using here, and you'll see it updating in the viewports. And we can have the date, so we can actually program in any date we like, and we can also choose location, so we can choose anywhere in the world. We can select from the map, so let's choose London. And we can also, so this is handy, so you can actually set the exact location for an interior apartment, for example in London on a certain day at a certain time, which can be quite useful. You can also go to manual and you could set the sun manually, and you can also just right click and you can rotate the sun position. So we want the sun coming in, and let's bring the sun down, and let's see how that's looking. So the sun's coming straight through our window, and that's already looking great. Really simple to do. So if you want to change the exposure, we can do that. I've just hit 8 on the keyboard, and we can bring this exposure down. That's great. That's starting to look pretty cool. So if you did want to learn about lighting interior and exterior scenes, then you can check out my other courses. But next, let's have a look at some materials.